Hey guys, Nicole, welcome back to my channel. So I'm at home chilling, just kind of like waiting till Nate gets out of school. Been doing some laundry, and I was thinking about some topics I could talk with you guys about today. And I have one. I got one, and I'm gonna wait for everybody to get here. So if you're new to my channel, go ahead and subscribe. Click the bell notification so that way you can be made aware of every time I upload a video. And invite your friends over. If you guys are in recovery or you're on medically assisted treatment and in recovery, or if you're abstinent, whatever your recovery method is, I want you guys to know that you're welcome here in my streams, and that this stream is a stream for anybody. This channel is for anyone who is trying to better their life and make positive changes. I want to have a total open kind of dialogue here with you guys about recovery and how it doesn't have to be just recovery fiction. Okay, there we go. Put my lip gloss on. Okay, so we're all going to be recovering from something, you know, like, okay, for instance, I'm actually a survivor of abuse, of physical abuse. I'm a survivor of mental, physical, and verbal abuse. I've been in 2 relationships where the guys physically beat me. And one of those relationships I was in for about 7 years. And the beatings got so bad, you guys, that I would have to go to the hospital because I would be so hurt. And it was horrible. And I stayed in those relationships because I didn't think I was good enough. I didn't think that I could get anybody else. I thought that, you know, I was stuck in that relationship, so I just stayed in it. Hello? Oh. Well, I'm here to tell you guys that you guys do not have to stay in those kind of relationships. If you're in a relationship and somebody is hurting or harming you, you do not have to stay in that relationship. And so I want this channel to be open to anyone who is trying to better their life. Even if that is, like I was saying, even if you're trying to better yourself, you know, from being out of a bad relationship. Because believe me, I've been there. And when you leave an abusive relationship, it is so hard, you guys, to like get to a point where you feel like, you know what, I don't deserve to be treated that way, and I have to treat myself better. And I have to respect myself if I want other people to respect me. You know, and that's what I had to start learning once I got out of that relationship with that guy. I had to learn that in order to get respect, I have to give it also, you know. And so, like in me and Neil's relationship now, I really have a lot of respect for my husband. He takes care of me. He works hard to provide for me and Nathaniel and to put food on the table, to pay the bills, and so I can have nice things. And I am so grateful for that, and I respect him so much for really stepping up to the plate and being that father, you know, that father figure for Nathaniel, you know, because he is his dad. But y'all know what I mean. Where did my lid go? Oh, shoot. Oh, there it is. So, I wanted to share with you guys like my experiences on this channel with, you know, relapse after relapse after relapse. And then, you know, finally getting to a point where I was ready to make changes and ready to like let recovery happen for me. It was almost like, I'm going to chill out. Here, let me lay down. There we go. It was almost like I had to go through, hey, Mandy. Welcome to the family, girl. I'm just talking. I'm kind of I'm going over and talking about like what my panel's about and just sharing with you guys like my perspective on recovery and like so the title of this video is, relapse is not a part of recovery. And I hear so many people say, relapse is a part of recovery, but relapse you don't have to relapse to go out and use drugs, you know what I mean? And relapse is a part of active addiction. But I do understand when people say like it can be a part of recovery because it is a part of a lot of people's story. You know what I mean? Me too. My sobriety date is July 13th of 2015, and I've been on Suboxone also. I'm actually working on tapering. I started out at 12 milligrams, and I'm now on 6. Yeah, go ahead, girl. Thank you. That would be awesome. And let other people know, like, if you have friends that are on Suboxone and or methadone and they need support, invite them over, girl, because I've been on Suboxone for 3.5 years, and it's the only thing. Like, I was a poly substance abuser. I was addicted to shooting meth and shooting roxycodone. I've shot heroin 3 times, but it was mainly Roxy's. And I was addicted to drugs, any drug basically. I was addicted to more. I needed senses to change the way I felt because I didn't feel good about me on the inside, and I was struggling for many, many years. I think I was in my active addiction from the time I was about 18 till the time I was 32. So 32 and a half ish. And that's a long time. And that's the only thing I knew was drugs. The only thing I knew was shooting dope and stealing and lying and manipulating, and I lived my life to my life was centered around getting dope. Hey Bama. And it just became, yeah, Mandy, I don't, like, I support any maintenance medication because I want everyone to feel welcome here. But for me personally, I had a bad experience with methadone because I was abusing it because I didn't go to the clinic. I had a prescription for it. And so I would overtake it, and then my hair started falling out. So it was really, really bad for me. I don't know what it was about methadone, but my hair fell out of my head, girl. I had a huge bald spot right here because I was on it for about 2.5 years. And me and my husband were, and we were just fucked up. And we would stay fucked up on it, and we would mix it with Xanax and meth all through my life and all through my addiction. I never left methamphetamine. Like, has always been like the drug that I was most addicted to. And then when I became addicted to opiates, like, when I didn't have opiates, I would be doing meth. You know what I mean? So if someone said, "Hey, what's your drug of choice?" I would say methamphetamine, but it's also opiates because I was so dependent on them, and I had been on them for so many years. Because for a long time I was prescribed opiates like legally, and that's how it all started out. It all started out for me with opiates through a prescription from my doctor. But I was already a drug addict. I was already addicted to methamphetamine and cocaine. And I loved the effects that stimulants, I loved the way stimulants affected me because I liked having that energy, and I liked being able to do all kinds of different things and be skinny, right? Well, now that I've for like almost 3 years, I really struggle with not having any motivation. And sometimes I think in my mind, like, is it because I'm comparing being motivated to being high on meth? Because I don't ever get that kind of motivation. But like today I got off work, y'all. I went into work for like 3 hours and did this one store. And when I got home, I was like, I could have done another store today, but I was just like, I'll do it tomorrow. Because like the past 3 days, I've been coming off Lexapro. And so Girl, y'all don't even know. I was at work today and I heard a song on the radio and I started crying in the middle of the damn Kroger because it was like, I don't, my emotions are kind of like up and down right now because I don't have that Lexapro. But I do not want to get back on it. I'm not going to call it in. I'm just going to stay off of it because I'm trying to limit, I'm trying to, knock down the amount of prescriptions that I'm on because I'm on, Wellbutrin and Suboxone also. But the motivation for me, like, it takes everything in my power to like get up and do things like mow the lawn or do the laundry or wash the dishes or like I don't know. It's just like I have no motivation right now. So I'm working on it though. I think that it'll come back after I get all this Lexapro out of my system. But I weighed myself today on the video, and it says I've lost 7 pounds. But y'all know how that is. Oh, I hope that I've lost 7 pounds. I mean, I feel like I've lost weight. Like I feel smaller. Hey, girl. Hey, Leah. I feel skinnier, but I'm not sure. You know what I mean? And I know, listen, you guys, I've been making better choices with my food. Like, I really have been. So, yeah. I've been doing better about the choices I'm making with my food. And I've been drinking that apple cider vinegar, you guys, every morning. And I think, like, for real, I think it's helping. I think apple cider vinegar is helping me, like, lose weight, you guys. So I'm kind of, like, fucking excited about it because I didn't think that it would work. But I've seen so many people make videos about apple cider vinegar and the benefits it has with them losing weight. So, I be damned, y'all. There we go. I'm so excited though. Like, fuck yeah, man. If I'm losing weight, I'm about to, like, I'm telling you guys, I'm going to fucking get skinny by this summer and we're going to be out in the beaches with some bikinis on. Hey, 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 hey. I'm going to be out there. I'm going to be out there, girls. I'm going to be out there. The other day, I was feeling myself. I had done my makeup. It was looking real pretty. And I came out in the bathroom and I looked at my husband and I go, you know, I might be a little chunky, but I'm fine. Baby, I'm fine. He goes, do you think I would date somebody that was ugly? And I was like, no, but you know what I'm saying? Like, when you just, like, start feeling good about yourself, you're like, you know what? I'm okay. Look at that. I'm all right, y'all. It's just, I feel like with doing videos with you guys and talking with y'all and building my channel and getting off Lexapro, like I feel like I'm starting to feel better about myself, you guys. Like I really, really do. And for the longest time, y'all, I really struggled with low self-esteem and low self-worth. So by practicing, like, getting up in the morning and doing my little meditation and talking with you guys, Bama, can you tell, like, I feel like I just feel different, you guys. I can't explain it, but I'm telling you, I was on Lexapro for 4 years, maybe even 5. And it was just like, I feel like it was dulling me down. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it was muting my personality. And I mean, I have a really big personality, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm always just excited about life and stuff. And for the most part, I'm not always happy. Don't get me wrong, I'm not always happy. But since getting sober, I can find joy in life. I'm trying to sit you guys down so I don't have to hold the phone. Okay. I need a damn tripod or something. Okay. That'll be okay. Hope y'all are all right like that. Okay. So I'm just I try to find joy in life. Like when wake up in the morning, if I don't feel like going to work, and I'm like majorly animated anyway, so I can just imagine. I really feel it, you guys. Like it's been 4 days since I've taken Lex Pro, and I'm feeling good. I feel better. But and I'm feeling more confident also because I feel like we've gotten the negativity away from my channel, and I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're like the most strongest person in the world. Like when people are talking shit about you and making up lies, you cannot help it but it bothers you. It's like you wouldn't be human if it didn't, And even if you know those things are not true, and everybody else knows they're not true, it still is hurtful for people to do that, and I've never experienced that, Like when I left Facebook, you guys, it was because of all the things that were going on when I was involved in the recovery community real heavy on Facebook. And the reason I left is because there's so many people who were being paid to be body brokers, to get people into treatment just for their insurance. And it was almost like everywhere you turned, you didn't know who you could trust. You didn't know who was just trying to make money off the back of drug addicts. So I have a mouthpiece, when people are doing stuff like that, I don't like it. I'll say something. I'll stand up for what's right. And so what was happening was I was always having to go to bat and stand up for somebody or something like that, and it just got to be exhausting. So I was like, I want to be around people who are in recovery, who are not trying to take advantage of people. And that's not what I'm about. Like, if I ever started working for a treatment center, I would come on here and tell you guys, hey, I got a job working for this treatment center. And then I would tell you guys all the amazing things I learned about the treatment center. I would never take a position working somewhere unless I had like done all my research. But what's happening is a lot of these treatment centers are hiring people that are really early in their recovery, like 6 months sober. And these people don't understand, like, they need to do their research, and they're getting employed by these treatment centers that are basically just there for insurance. They don't care about whether you get sober or not. They just want your insurance. So that's what happened on Facebook. Like, it got to be to the point where everyone that I was surrounded myself, or everybody that was around me, was working for someone and getting paid. And I'm my own entity. I don't want anybody telling me like, hey, you work for us now, you can't talk about what you want to talk about. No, Shanna, what's it called? Right. And I wake up in the morning, exactly, and I try to do better than I was the day before. And does that mean I'm going to be perfect? No. Does that mean you're going to be perfect? No. But it does mean that I hold myself to a certain standard. Like, seriously, you guys, even with all the drama that was going on with the two people that were trolling me, even though that was all going on, and you can ask everyone, like, I wasn't just like talking mad shit about them or saying horrible things about them. I was just saying, like, it's crazy and I wish it would stop. And I feel bad that, because what happens is people don't learn their lesson until the shoe goes on the other foot. You know what I mean? Right. And or because they're so bored that they have nothing else to do, you guys. And like, that's kind of how I try to look at it, is that, wow, these people must be sick. They must be really struggling. Yeah, I totally forgive them, because here's the thing about it, you guys. Like, if I carry that around, that resentment and that hatred or that distaste or whatever, it's going to drive me crazy, and I just can't sit there and focus on that all the time. Like real talk, all that drama, look what happened. I'm getting new subscribers. You guys, new people are coming over because Captain shouted out my channel. And that's fucking awesome, you know? And I told Captain, I said, I'm going to have to make a video just dedicated to you because I want to shout your channel out, you know? But Captain edited that video and everything. Like, she did such a good job. And she was just telling what happened, you know? And I'm just so, like, I never want anyone to feel like, oh my God, they're so mean. Like, you guys, we did the right thing. We gave chance after chance after chance. And so I'm really proud of everybody from our little friendship group that has been going through this. And Max, I'm telling you right now, I was the same way you were, and I kept going back and looking and seeing what people were saying about me and stuff. And I just had to stop because it hurts. It hurts, especially when you know that you're not doing those things. And and what happened is I would get worried, well, what if other people see it and they think I'm doing that? You know, here's the thing. If people see that and they think I'm doing that shit, then they must not know me, because I am the realest bitch you will ever meet. And if you have anything to say or anything you want to talk about, I will straight up call you on the phone and we can talk about it. Like, I'm just not about back and forth, like, shiesty ass shit. So if they must not know who we are, I'm just, ugh, you know? Anyway. Let me think, what else? Yeah, so relapse is not a part of recovery. It's a part of active addiction. But if you do relapse and you're in recovery, this is the thing. Like, you just got to get back on the horse and bounce back real quick. Because what happens a lot of times is when we have a fallback, right? Relapse is not a part of recovery. Relapse is blah, blah, blah. Here's the thing. When we fall back, you guys, and what happens is we let shame and guilt take over. And instead of coming right back, like say we pick up and we get high one day, okay? Instead of coming right back and getting on track, we'll stay out because we're embarrassed or we're full of shame. Oh, ayahuasca. Shayna, go look at Rockin' Roberta's channel and look up her ayahuasca experience. She's done it, I think, 3 times, and she said it was awesome. But it's basically tripping acid, DMT. I don't think it cures addiction, though, you guys. Like, what happens when you go into an ayahuasca retreat is you go into like Roberta, the way she explained it is you have a shaman, or you're supposed to have a shaman, which is like a spiritual guide, right? And he gives you the ayahuasca tea and you drink it. And then you have like a little bed in this cabin and all the lights are off and maybe some candles are going. And then the ayahuasca starts kicking in, and you're supposed to have like a spiritual experience. Like Mother Ayahuasca is supposed to show you things about yourself. Like if you have a lot of fears, those fears will come out when you're in the ayahuasca, and it's supposed to show you those fears so you can overcome them and all kinds of different stuff like that. Right. I mean, it might help people like get over a hump. Maybe if they're like struggling in their addiction and they are trying to stop or get sober and they're having problems doing that. Maybe Mother Ayahuasca, when you start tripping, will show you yourself in your active addiction, you know, dying or something. And maybe that will be like a spiritual experience to where you're like, I got to stop doing this, and you make a change. But I think it's like, basically it's just you seeing yourself inside yourself. But I've never done it before. I would try it though. Like, I really love hallucinogens, and I don't think that they're like, I don't consider hallucinogens like mushrooms or ayahuasca. Now, I'm not talking about acid. Acid is a straight up no sir, no sir. I would never touch acid again. Like, I would die before I touched acid again because it's so scary to me. But mushrooms or ayahuasca tea, like, I would love to do that shit because it's like the coolest experience, tripping mushrooms. And I don't feel like I don't know how to explain this. I don't feel like it's a drug you can get addicted to, because everybody knows that you can't fucking go out doing mushrooms every day. You'll lose your damn mind. You know? But I feel like even, you know, maybe we could do, me and Roberta could go do an ayahuasca retreat together. And, like, that would be so cool. But I don't have any problems with that kind of stuff. I think it's kind of neat. Uh-oh, who's calling me? Hold on, guys. Sorry, guys. Are you still here? Not, it's okay. Anyway, I gotta go downstairs and get some laundry and okay, we're gonna fold all this laundry today. Get it all done. Oh, Daddy must be home. Neil's coming home to eat lunch. So let me go open the front door. That was him calling. Hey, T. Lee Jones. What's up, buddy? Hadn't seen you in a minute. You doing okay? Yeah, I know. What's going on with George? I haven't seen him around lately. Working. Okay. Have a good day. I feel like George is so funny because I feel like this is what he does. He's like, where's everybody been? And then we're like, right here. And then when we go looking for him, he's not there. It's like, how you going to talk about people not being here and then you're never here? He's young, though. You know, he's probably out with his girlfriend or something. Okay, guys, let's get this laundry folded. These dang stairs, no joke, y'all. Okay. There we go. I'm watching this, there we go. I'm watching this show on Netflix called You. You guys, it's so good. Okay. My old heifer butt can't even walk up the stairs without heaving, huffing and puffing. I gotta go get Chingity Bop at 2. There we go. Okay, what are y'all saying? Oh, there we go. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it. I'm trying to lose weight. Trying to lose weight, you guys. It's really hard for me to lose weight because my body, I don't know how to explain this, but I feel like my metabolism is just not what it used to be. I know. Teely, are you black? Yeah, you are, aren't you? I see your picture. Okay. All the black boys like thick girls. Like, I already know. Actually, my friend, Bobby, he always comes over and watches the channel. I know. Listen, honey, I drink water all day long, but my core is like Jell-O. What I've been doing is, okay. That's cool. I'm a mutt too. My mom's Mexican and my dad's Italian, so I know all about that. You know what? That whole yoga idea, that sounds very promising. I have a subscriber. I think her channel's called Happy Farms LA, and she keeps telling me about this lady that does yoga named Adrienne, and we all need to check it out, you guys, because we could do yoga in the comfort of our own home. For me, I almost feel like, you guys, like I need to like detox my body. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I'm coming off of all these medicines and stuff, and my my little boy's undies, aren't they the cutest little undies? So yeah, that's probably what I'll do, is start doing some kind of like, I want to do dance classes. At the gym they have like these dance classes that you could take for exercise, and that sounds like something I could do. Like I would enjoy doing that, you know. Um, oh damn, really? I'll tell you this right now. I know all about the gut, having all that. That's what Roberta talks about on her channel a lot, you guys, is gut health. And when you get off, like when we get off of our maintenance medications, like that's where, you know, a lot of the receptors for opiates are in our belly. Did you know that? Hey, babe. Losing weight and eating healthy takes a lifestyle change, because for me, what has happened is I've gotten into this, like, well, I'm getting myself out of it as we speak, but before, I had gotten myself into this lifestyle of like going out to eat quick food, and now I'm like working hard. I got salads made downstairs and avocados and all kinds of healthy stuff. But what I have to do is, like, I have to keep following through and keep that going, because it's so easy to just say, oh, well, let's just go to Arby's and get curly fries with the cheese, the squeezy cheese. You know, that's my favorite. I love dipping stuff in cheese. And so, it's hard, guys. It's hard. It's a dedication thing. But we're doing it. We're doing it. I've eaten sushi today. I had 2 big old giant bottles of water with my apple cider vinegar in it. Quantity. Yes, that's what I was talking about earlier. Is because what I'll do is, the quantity of my food is like big servings, but it'll be shit food. And now what I'm trying to do is change up and get like the fresh vegetables, fresh fruits, avocado in my salad, and mushrooms, and like make it bulky with that fresh stuff instead of processed stuff. It's hard because, but I'm doing it. Whenever you have gotten used to and trained yourself to eat a certain way for so many years, then it's like really hard to train yourself to not do that. So whenever I lost 65 pounds, because I used to be like this size 6 or 7 years ago, right? When I got out of prison, I was this size I am right now. And I went on a diet. Well, I just changed everything about my life. I started walking every single day for like miles, and I started eating. I would have oatmeal in the mornings, and I ate the same things, you guys, every day. Oatmeal, baked chicken breasts, Subway sandwiches, because I love a good cold cut sandwich, you know? So just eat me a sandwich with some healthy baked chips instead of caca chips. So, and I lost 65 pounds, but I'm telling you, I think I lost that much weight because I was walking everywhere I went, like everywhere. And it was like the middle of April, and I was sweating my balls off. And so, yeah. Christy, tell everybody what you're doing, Christy. Christy found a new kind of job situation where they are paying her $20 an hour, you guys, to do this study in her state. And it's through the hospital there. And she's going to go in, and that's $20 an hour, girl. That's a bomb. Oh, can I get on? Can I get on? And if there's any of you ladies in here that want to be a part of our chat on Instagram, just message me over there and I'll put you in the chat. We have a little ladies chat on Instagram. I mean, we're not like blowing each other up, but we talk back and forth, you know, a couple times during the day. And like this morning, we were all active talking to each other. And there's a lady in there that you guys need to check out her channel. Her channel's called Makeup by Shay. And she is so cool. Y'all will love her. And she's in there with us. I got Miss Fucking Wonderful in there, but she ain't said nothing yet. But I put her in there because I know she's in recovery. I got Christy and Bama and Classy and just a bunch of girls. In recovery. So. Oh, wow. Yeah. Can you believe that? That's an awesome thing. $20 an hour. Hey, Christy, how many days sober are you now, girl? 11? I'm so fucking proud of you, Christy. Like, girl, so proud of you. You're killing it. Sis, you're killing it. Okay, we got all that folded. Hey, Captain. Y'all go subscribe to Captain's channel. Okay, laundry is done. Laundry's done. I got to get ready to go get Nate. Okay, I'm going to jump off.